Hi.
Hi.
This is the Mindful Knitting Podcast. I'm Sam.
And I'm Dia.
And we're from Calgary, Alberta.
And I'm 18 years old.
And I'm 19.
And this is our third episode. And we're really excited. We've got lots of finished objects to share with you guys.
We're excited to show them.
So we also have a giveaway open in our Ravelry group, and we're going to extend that for one more month. The prize is a shawl pin, a little blue and white shawl pin.
Yeah, that you
it's made out of, yes, I made it in my glass studio, and it's borosilicate glass, so you don't need to worry about it being too fragile. And just the notion to win that prize is
really gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you very much. The notion to win that prize is to tell us how has knitting bettered your life or impacted people around you or bettered you or anyone in your life some way, because we're just curious about that. We think it's such an impactful craft. Right?
Yeah, I love knitting. Definitely changed my life.
Yes, me too.
Okay. So
okay, finished objects. Yes.
Okay. So the first finished object I have is a brioche infinity scarf.
Okay.
It's called Bright Days by Stella Adi. I'll write it below. And the yarn that I used is Mahogany from Prairie Dye Studios in the Anna sock base, and that's 80% wool and 20% nylon. And
I love this. It's so gorgeous.
So much.
It's gorgeous.
And the white is Oyster Heather Knitpicks palette yarn, and that's just 100% wool.
It turned out so well.
Thank you.
It's
And
so pretty.
I knit it on I think US 5s, or I'm pretty sure it's US 5s. And yeah, I really love it. It was my first test knit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I saw it like the test knit was like due soon, and I really wanted to knit it, so I asked her if I could knit it, and she said yeah until mid-March, and I finished it mid-March, and I'm really lucky that she let me do that, and I'm like I love this scarf, like oh my gosh, and this yarn.
That's so sweet of her.
And the proceeds of this pattern go to Doctors Without Borders. So yeah, you should go buy this pattern.
Yeah, go buy that pattern. Yeah. This is amazing. That turned out so well.
Really easy to read pattern.
And
there's a chart
you did it
and
so
written.
fast.
Yeah, and
wow,
it's so fast.
Gorgeous.
Fingering weight, yeah. Really nice.
Awesome.
I love it. Yeah,
it's so awesome. I love that. My first finished object is my speckled space socks. This is a pattern by Amanda B. Stephenson. And yeah, this yarn, the blue is a steel alpaca merino fine, and I love this yarn. I can't speak highly enough about it. It feels just so good. It's 55% merino, 25% nylon, and 20% alpaca, and that 20% alpaca is just what makes it like look so good. It's like a cloud. And then the minis I used is Richard Devries mini skeins. I'm not sure what the colorway is though.
So cute.
But yeah, thank you so much.
The next finished object I have is the Ron Biasis scarf. And it's just like an infinity scarf.
Hey.
And yeah, right?
This yarn
is
a squish.
Squish, like
squish. My gosh, I love this.
I know, just
it's
like
so good. It turned out so well.
Oops. Just like a squish.
And it smells so good too.
And okay, so it's by Elizabeth Brassard, and I used the Biscotte yarns Bis-sock and the Hudson Bay Memorie color, and it's 85% superwash merino and 15% nylon.
I can't even.
Thank you, right? And I knitted on US 5s, and I added like a pearl bump after like the red stripe. Just for like a little something.
Just for a little fun.
Yeah. And that's for my mom's birthday.
Oh, that's so nice.
So, yeah.
She'll love it.
Yeah, she loved it. Oh, sorry.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Any more finished objects?
Yes.
Oh, yes. How could we forget? How could we miss her?
So, I have, my next finished object is this Stephen West shawl.
Yes, please.
Whoops. This is the Lumpy Space Shawl by Stephen West. And wow, did I ever enjoy making this. nice.
Yeah.
It went by pretty fast. I had it on pause for a while, but then when I picked it up again, I realized how close I was to finishing it, and
it's
so
gorgeous.
I just
love the yarns.
Picked it up again, and I was so re-inspired.
What yarn did you use?
So this middle part, this green with the purple and pink that I did around the edges and for the center diamond is Lichen and Lace, and that's their Wildflower colorway on their 80/20 sock. And then for the pink and purple colorway that I did for the bind off and in this middle section is Color Adventures on their Lilacs colorway. Gorgeous. And that's the Dia Light base, which is a 100% superwash merino.
It's really nice.
Right? Yeah, I love that.
Okay, the bind
so
off
bright.
though?
Yes.
Oh
it was
God.
worth the long time. It took me a long time to do the bind off, about 2 days. So I had to put it away for a little bit.
Yeah.
I made a few mistakes with the increasing somehow that I just did too much or something. I just think I did like too many rows. I just wasn't counting properly. So I had about 40 extra stitches, and then at the end I think it turned out to be like 60 extra stitches, so I was about at 712 when I bind it off.
Yay!
Yeah, yay! And then the white I used is just Knitpicks Bare Stroll.
Okay, nice. Nice.
Thank you.
Put it on. It's so squished.
It is squish. Squish
gorgeous. Yes. It's so cute. I love it.
Thank you. It doesn't really work good with this shirt, but
yeah, make it work.
Thank you. Okay. No, do you have another finished object?
Yeah.
Yes.
The next finished object I have isn't with me. My sister's wearing it. I knit her a sweater out of this. This is the Wool of the Andes by Knitpicks. Fjord Heather colorway, and it's worsted weight. Used US 8s, and I based it off the Spin Raglan pattern by Andrea Memorie, but I did like a cutout shoulder like design, so I could like for a more cold shoulder like style, and then I did like linen and linen stitch for like the bottom, and like the neckline collar. Yeah,
very cool.
Like, there's a picture. Yeah, thanks.
So you did your own little design.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah. Little mods. That's awesome. I love that.
Thank you.
My next finished object I also don't have because it was for my sister as well. And my dad is bringing them to her in Toronto is where she lives. So I hope she enjoys them. But I did bring the yarn that I knit them out of, and I'll include an image here of them. This is the yarn. This is Alegria by Uruguay. I'm not sure the colorway. And then this is Grand Canyon by Ancient Arts Yarn, and I just love this yarn. It is just every color in one ball, and it is just amazing. I love it so much.
Yeah, I love that yarn.
Right? So amazing. Ancient Arts does it just so well. And then for my other finished object, do you have another one?
No.
You don't, right? Okay. For my other finished object is this fiber that I spun.
Gorgeous. You're kidding me. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. This is a flock and fiber braid that I had. And they're Alberta locals as well. And so that's really nice.
Yeah,
I love
locally
supporting that. This is superwash merino and stelina. They dyed it with the stelina in it, so it's gold and pink and silver, and I just really loved it.
You did such a good job. I really can't believe, like,
it's pretty thick and thin, but I'm working on it, and I don't mind it for now. I'll just tolerate the thick and thin. And so I'm making just like a little tube top.
Designer!
So. I'm not sure how it'll turn out. It might be too big, too small, who knows. So we'll just see. And then I can always take it out and restart. That's the beauty of knitting and yarn.
It's a little sad,
right?
but whatever.
It's a little sad, but we're used to it.
Yeah, we're used to it.
It's works in progress.
Do you want to go first?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. The first work in progress I have is the Swiss Swoosh Shawl.
Okay.
And it's by Stephen West. Knitting these on US 6. And, okay, the yarn I chose was Ancient Arts Tea and Biscuits, just a superwash and merino. This little slip stitch section is Regia and taupe heather.
Love this.
And the yellow is West Yorkshire Spinners and Butterscotch. And then the cabled section is West Yorkshire Spinners in Penny Royale. And then the brioche is also West Yorkshire Spinners, but in Butterscotch. And the Barocco Alpaca Fine base, and that's in Berry Pie Mix, I think. So yeah, that's my shawl so far. Oh wait, that's
turning out so good.
Wait, no, that's not.
It's turning out so good. I love that pop of yellow. Okay.
Oh, I think that's the wrong side. Oops. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Both sides are the right side with this shawl, though. Like, it's just both sides are gorgeous.
Thank you.
You are doing an amazing job. I cannot believe it.
Not excited to do that.
Amazing. And so is this an I-cord edging here? I love that.
I know.
That turns out so well.
Thank you. Except I messed up a little, but that's okay.
Oh, really? No. That's okay.
What about you?
Okay. For my next work in progress, I have these mittens.
I love these.
So these are by Drunk Girl Designs. And skip the next 10 seconds if you don't want to see the F word. These are the How Cold Is It mittens. And they are just so fun. I'm on a color work mitten kick, aren't we all?
Yes. Like, yes.
And the inside is just a simple
I need
string.
to knit these.
Yeah, they are just so
in
fun.
Calgary.
Yeah. For us in March, yes, it is still very cold outside. There's snow on the ground. This is Strawberry colorway by Vivd Yarn Studio.
I love that yarn.
This is on their rainbow tweed base, and I got this about a year and a half ago. I'm not sure if they make it anymore, but
it's gorgeous. Like rainbow tweed, you're kidding me.
Thank you. And then this blue is Manos Del Uruguay.
I love the two colors together.
Thank you. Cotton candy inspired me. I do love pink and blue. A new little work in progress. Just a sock whip. This is Burlington Hawthorne by Knitpicks. And I'm pretty sure this is a discontinued colorway, and that's why I got it. Was on
really pretty
sale. And I'm just doing and I'm just doing a little project bags. I'm just doing this little braid cable on it, and I've just started, so you can't really see it.
Another design.
Our last work in progress is our Marl Mania leggings, and so we talked about these in our last podcast, right?
Yeah.
And since then, we did end up completely taking them out and restarting.
Totally thought.
But so worth it, because we want them to turn out good. Yeah. We spend a lot on the yarn. We want them to be what we like, right?
We want them to fit nice. So
what did you email?
I emailed the West Knit support team, and then I told them like my measurements, and they gave me like the number modification. So thank you. I'll put her name. Thank you for helping me. I really appreciate that. Like, I'm so thankful.
That is just perfect.
Yeah, so we did the change of the numbers, so we had to redo everything.
And so we just completely took them out because we had to redo the cast on. But now here we are. They go by faster than you would think. Leggings, so you would think it's going to take me forever, but honestly, no. This is just a few days since I restarted. So
yeah. So the yarn I used, this is from Dia Stash. So
yeah, it's just a plain merino wool. I'm not sure what it is from.
And this is Knitpicks Hawthorne, fingering in Mt.Tabor and Abernathy, and yeah,
gorgeous. And I'm doing all of my leggings out of Knitpicks Hawthorne.
Oops.
And
I love your yarn.
Thank you. And I'm not sure the colorway names. I'm sorry, but it's Knitpicks Hawthorne.
You got them in a kit, right?
Yep, it was a kit altogether, so.
And we needed them on US 8s.
Yep, this monthly mantra you found on your tea bag, right?
Yeah, my Yogi tea tag, and I love Yogi teas, and the Yogi tea tags are like...
Okay, shout out.
Yeah, sponsor.
Ad.
Okay, it goes, the mind is energy regulated.
I love that.
I love that, and I think knitting for me regulates my mind.
Yeah, that relates to mindfulness and knitting because we're totally regulating our mind and our thoughts, right? That's why we knit, because we have too many thoughts, right?
Too many thoughts.
We all do.
Yeah. So thank you for watching.
Thank you.
And don't forget to enter our giveaway.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next month.
Bye.
Bye.